Hello, you guys, and welcome to this session. It is 100-day art project challenge, and today is my 11th day. No, yeah, my 10th day. I'm so sorry, numbers and me. So I've already completed 9 little paintings. So I want to switch medium for the next 9 paintings. So I'm going to use my 9 little paintings today, and I'm just going to finish them off by giving them a little bit of a golden frame. So I've got here a metallic acrylic pen that is quite nice with an old gold kind of finish, and I've got my ruler here. So I thought I might put on some gold glitter embellishments, but let's quickly finish them off and then I'll show you guys what I plan to do with these. And I'm really hopeful that it's going to look cute and you guys will enjoy doing something similar. I'm going to install this as 9 little windows of color on another paper stock. But what you guys can also do with it is to create maybe birthday cards or greeting cards. You can create bookmarks, any small little card idea, even gift tags can be made. Oh, you know, the ideas and the possibilities are absolutely endless. So that's just going to give each card a little bit of a finished look, and I'm going to go ahead and quickly do all of these. So I'm going to speed things up for you. I don't want to bore you to tears with me drawing little borders. And then we'll get back to it just now. So I've got here beautiful rice paper with a nice gold thread sort of worked into the paper. So it was my idea to arrange these 9 little paintings in a beautiful setting of 9 little, what shall we call them, picturescapes, with beautiful little colors like little tiles, a mosaic. So I'm going to stick them onto the paper like that, and this can go into a beautiful little frame that is just going to finish everything off. So I think this can be a nice little art project to put up maybe in a hallway or in a bathroom, or any, you know, special little corner that you feel needs a little bit of color. Now imagine at the end of the 100-day project when I have 4 or maybe more of these in frames. I think it's a beautiful way to celebrate color and pattern, and also the medium, as all of these were done with mostly acrylic ink, so it has a cohesive sort of vibe because the medium brings them all together. And then I will explore with my next medium for my next 9 little paintings. So this is sort of where we are headed for this creative art project. So I'll see you guys on the other side when I've done, you know, sort of encircling all of these beautiful little paintings. So I'll see you guys now. Alright, you guys, welcome back. So I have framed each of these little tiles, and it just helps me to unify it all. So I'm going to use just an ordinary glue stick just to stick these down, and I wanted to use this one in the middle, so I'm going to start with that one, and I'm just going to randomly put them around and stack them in a nice grid-like fashion. So which way? Let's do it like this. Okay, so now I'm just basically going to aim for the middle. you know me, I am not into measuring things, but you can feel free to measure and grid things out to the last millimeter if you want to. I just want to enjoy the process. So let's put a beautiful red one at the bottom. This watercolor watercolor paper is just so forgiving and supportive, and I can throw anything at it and it will give me a beautiful end result. I can use a clean kitchen towel just to scrape things down a little bit with my scraper without worrying that I'm going to damage the art. Just want to get it to stick down nicely. And I'll just put a book on it when I'm done, just to weigh it down. I think this with a little purple will go nicely next to that golden color. Awesome. I must say, I am enjoying this little project quite a bit. It's little Zentangle color doodles for me, and I use it in a very meditative sort of intention. I light a candle and I put meditative music on for me, just like the way that I'm sharing with you guys. And for me, that's like a little 10-minute of Zen meditation. That's just so, good for the soul. I don't have to think too hard. In the sense of, I'm trying to just let the intuition in the moment, in the present moment, guide me. I try not to make too many decisions. I try just to flow with the little session. And it can seem that, it's not always as pretty as, you hoped it would be, or it was a challenge for me painting small like this, in the sense of I was limited where I could go, and the medium, especially with acrylic inks, it tends to dry slowly, especially on the watercolor paper as well. So I couldn't have the crisp lines or sort of sheer overlayer is maybe the word I'm looking for, a lot in 10 minutes, because I didn't have drying time. So, I didn't frame that one. I will have to frame that one quickly. So let's see where we're going to put this one. I just want to maybe link like that. Okay. Cool. So anyway, I was trying to say that I'm just enjoying the 10-minute sessions as a 10-minute mindful meditation, and just to express myself, go with the flow, see what's already on the card, and just let that sort of be the catalyst to working on a intuitive little painting, and just see where limited colors would take me. So that was sort of my strategy going in. And some days I ran out of time, where I feel, I couldn't finish the sort of exercise the way I would have wanted to. But then I reminded myself that, it's okay. Take a deep breath in. I'm not aiming for perfection. I'm aiming for just capturing some color in an interesting sort of composition that is almost already predestined by the lines that are already placed on it. So that's sort of where I was aiming to go. So I have no idea which medium I should grab next. If you have any suggestions, feel free to drop me a comment. Oh, this one isn't. That's the one I still want to frame. Let's quickly do it. Oh my word, this is a very good example sometimes of how my attention deficit disorder, hyperfixation, can influence my whole process. It's okay. I'm used to it. I call it my superpower. Sometimes it's exactly then that it brings me back to the present moment and I realize, okay, I've been on autopilot. It's time to focus again on what it is you're busy with. I was already fantasizing about how this little project is going to look when it's framed. So I must go to our Mr. Price store and get some beautiful frames for this little project so that they all complement each other and go together and give me a cohesive end product. And end product is not the vision, but it's nice to sort of do something with your little art project. It needs to go somewhere as a reward, and I think that's a sort of what you call a dopamine hit kind of reward that completing a little project like this can give you. And because it's not overwhelmingly big, the project, even though it's 100 days, that's like a third of the year if you think of it like that. So it's important to do something that you really enjoy, and there's a reward at the end of each of the 10 days. And for me, I need that in order to keep going. So it's always fun to give yourself a bit of a reward in your work. And if there's something that's going to give you a bit of a payoff at the end, then that just feels so much better. It feels great and it motivates you to keep going. Oh, it's already coming together. I love it, I love it, I love it. So if you guys want to maybe tell me which medium I should use next, I've got options between oil pastel, watercolor, acrylic paint, what other medium? Pencils, and I even have liquid acrylics. That's basically what I have, and I also have acrylic markers. So there is plenty of opportunity for all of those mediums to shine in a little project like this. So why don't you drop me a comment? And I apologize to any perfectionist watching the show that is very freaked out at the present moment, because I didn't measure these things and I didn't align them absolutely perfectly. But that's just me. This is my project and I'm here just to enjoy myself, have fun, not overthink, not produce. So I think that's really beautiful, and that can go just so nicely in a frame. And it's just a colorful, playful celebration of, what's this, 10, 20, 90 minutes of your life captured in little mindful Zentangles. I just think it's really pretty and beautiful. So I thought, now that it's stuck down, I wanted to just put on a little bit of bubbling here and there. The gel dries completely clear, and then the sparkles will flatten down a little bit and sit in that little pocket. So you can look around at, whatever mediums there are that you want to use to maybe embellish your painting if you want to. You don't have to. I just thought this is a cool way to maybe bring some of these elements together. Maybe somewhere where I felt that didn't quite pan out the way I wanted it to, and give it a little bit of a workout, a bling finish, however you want to describe it. And it's just another way to unify some of the design elements here by repeating something that you know, sorry, I'm itchy. I think there was a little insect on my foot. What shall I do here? Just celebrate some of the design moments here. And I always think that, you know, using an uneven number like 9, 6 or 3 or 5 always is that asymmetry in art can sometimes help you to bring a beautiful asymmetric harmony to the design. Why not? Go big or go home. I think that's enough. See how a little embellishment can just give some drama and presence to something playful that's not too serious. I quite love that. So we'll see how it dries. Usually it loses most of its volume. I will have to give it like a day to dry or so. But that gives me a chance to let this rest and to go get some beautiful frames for this project. And I'm going to basically repeat this recipe. I'm going to do 9 days of cards and meditation with a particular medium and a limited color palette. And I'm going to emboss them like this and stick them down on a beautiful piece of paper, whatever lies around your house, or maybe you go to the art supply store and find something specific that will suit that or that jumps out at you. And yeah, it can be a beautiful gift, or you can put these on greeting cards. Like I said, the possibilities really is endless. So thank you for joining me on this 100-day art project challenge, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow for day 11. I think that is the correct number. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again real soon. Stay creative, and bye bye for now.